Alabama show. Where we lock you low. Come on. It's the Alabama show. Where we lock you low. It's the Alabama show. Where we lock you low. Come on. Where we lock you low. Alabama. It's the Alabama show. Where we lock you low. Come on. It's the Alabama show. Where we lock you low. Come on. It's the Alabama show. Where we lock you low. It's the Alabama show. Where we lock you low. Come on. Where we lock you low. Alabama. It's the Alabama show. Where we lock you low. Come on. It's the Alabama show. Where we lock you low. Come on. It's the Alabama show. Where we lock you low. It's the Alabama show. Where we lock you low. Come on.
Welcome to a post-game edition of the Allen Powell Show. The Bears get a W for a change. We get a chance to talk about a win. Mal Sauce checking in on YouTube immediately. Shout out the punter. Hey, that is definitely in my notes. The punter gets a big shout out. Bears win 24-18. And it's good to come on after a win for a change. A lot of things to discuss. I got my notes out. Any one of y'all, all of y'all who is watching the game, y'all give me y'all notes, y'all takeaways from the game. But a big win, Bears versus Rams. 24-18, Bears win at home. And it's a good win. I will say this, coming into this game, and at the beginning of the game, I was just looking at the matchups, even the coaching. And so to be honest, like I didn't come in feeling great about this game based off what I've seen the previous couple of games with the Bears against the Colts and the Texans, the 2 losses. And this game with the Rams, I did not feel comfortable being. Sean McVay just came off a big win against the 49ers. So I think coaching, I thought that they had the edge coaching over Eberflus, Sean McVay. Then I looked at the quarterback position. We still have a rookie learning. And I thought Matt Stafford, the vet that he is, I seen him pick apart the 49ers, pick apart other teams. So coming into this game, I gave those 2 matchups to the Rams, coaching and QB. But when I tell you the Bears defense dominated and stood tall, that was a great defensive performance. The special teams, big shout out to the punter. That guy got rid of some big punts, good field position, flip field position multiple times. And so special teams was a big part of this win. But I do just want to get to some of the things that I saw out of the Bears offense, because up until this game, the running game has been a non-factor. And we were scrambling to try to figure out what could the Bears do. Do we need to see more Roschon Johnson? Do the line just need to be better? I saw a few things that changed in this game. DeAndre Swift had a breakout game. Finally had a breakout game. And one thing that I noticed is definitely down by the goal line when Roschon got his touchdown, they used an extra offensive lineman. This is for the first time that I felt like they just put their head down and they're just gonna keep running it until something breaks. And it broke. DeAndre Swift broke out a big run, and it was good to see. We already know that he was a dual threat running back where as far as running and receiving, but we had questions about DeAndre Swift running through the middle, and he broke one today. I still think that he's more of a overall running back, not a downhill running back. I think Roschon Johnson is the better downhill running back. That's what I believe. But he showed multiple talents in this game. DeAndre Swift had a breakout game. So this is the type of game that we need to see from Caleb Williams. It wasn't big numbers, but it was good enough to win. This defense is a Super Bowl caliber defense, and we just need him to play solid and don't turn the ball over. Janet Lombardi checking in. Okay, Al, I hear you. Good game. I'm Jackie's mama. Hello, Jackie's mama. Thank you for checking in to the Allen Powell Show. Appreciate it. And yes, it was a good game. It was a good game. And it's good to come in after a win for a change. The last 2 weeks, it's been losses, and it's been tough to take. But in the NFL, it's so unpredictable because, like I say, I did not feel good about this game. But when I tell you the Bears stepped up, the defense stepped up, we already know the defense is a Super Bowl caliber defense. The question was, what are you going to get from the offense? What are you going to get from the running game? We still have not seen the breakout game from this trio of receivers that we have with DJ Moore, Rome Odunze, and Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen played this game, but we still have not seen the breakout game for these receivers because on paper, they look like great receivers. They look like they should be one of the best in the league as far as receivers go, and they have not panned out. So we still haven't seen that, but as long as we're progressing and getting W's at the same time, this puts us at 2-2. Minnesota's out there doing work, but as we see, if we see Caleb Williams progress, the defense is going to keep us in games. We have been in every game that we have played this year. So we just need Caleb Williams not to turn the ball over while progressing. The offensive line is still suspect with the pass protection. We still seen the Braxton Jones getting pushed in the backfield multiple times. The guy Verse from the Rams was in Caleb. It's been a couple of sacks he could have had if it were not for penalties in the defensive backfield for the Rams. So we still need work on the offensive line, but it was a good sight to see the running game get going. The running game finally got going, and it was good to see. These are the type of games we're going to have to win. We're going to have to win like this until the offense, the passing game, and the pass protection comes up to speed. But it was good to see. So continue to comment, man. Continue to comment. Anything that you all want to talk about from the game that you took away from the game, put it in the comments. We'll talk about it. But I seen Cole Kmet back blocking again, helping the block. We seen protection. We seen the max protection multiple times. I don't like it when you have just 2-man routes or even 3-man routes. Cole Kmet is a great weapon as a receiver. So I would still like to see him go out in passing routes. And so that's what I would like to see. But when I tell you the Bears punter, Taylor, I don't know his first name. I can't think of his first name right now. But the punter, Taylor, brother, if I was a coach, he's getting the game ball. Because he pinned them back multiple times, and especially on the closeout, the closing interception that we got, he pinned them inside the 20 again. And so he gets a game ball for sure. Roschon Johnson, I like him as a short yardage runner, and I would like to see more of him. The extra O lineman, I like that move because the typical fullback is not in the NFL anymore. I know we got Blasingame, really haven't seen him, but using an extra offensive lineman to get the running game going. Thank you. Mal Sauce says, as usual, O-line is trash, but overall good game. But like you said, pass protection is almost non-existent. They have to get better. Braxton Jones, man, he too big to be getting pushed back in Caleb's lap every time. Like I'm tired of seeing it. Joe Cuervo says he was punting the F out of the ball today. Hey man, that brother got yes he was. Listen, when they say it's 3 phases to the football game, it is. And the Bears punter was big, huge in the punting game today. That was huge all day, especially the game-winning drive. Once again, Bears win 24-18 over the Rams. I want to look at some of the numbers because the numbers give us more insight into the game as well. Stafford, 20 for 29, 224, no touchdowns, 1 pick. Kyron Williams, 19 carries, 94 yards and a touchdown. Good for my fantasy. He did good. They were short-handed. Remember, they were out Cooper Kupp and the other receiver, but Puka Nacua. They are down 2 wide receivers, but we seen what they did to the 49ers last week, and they still won. And then I want to go over to the Bears side. Once again, Caleb Williams, 17 for 23, 157, 1 touchdown, 0 picks. Listen, I can live with that. With this defense, we don't need a whole lot. The Bears defense have not given up over. Let me look at I don't believe they gave up the most points they gave up was 21 points to the Colts. They're not giving up a lot of points, so we don't need a whole lot. We just need serviceable. Give us something that we're going to get. We've been getting turnovers, and they're giving you the ball back in decent field position. So you don't have to do a lot. Damian White checking in on Facebook. What Al? I've been hard on Swift, but he played well today. I'm actually at the game. Listen, I think we've all been a little bit hard on Swift because he had like 40-some carries for 80-some yards. It was like a 2-point-some average. It was terrible. And part of that is O-line, and a part of it is I don't think he's a great downhill runner. But today, he had a breakout game. Just looking at the stats, let's look back at the stats. He had 16 for 93. And great. He had one big run and for the touchdown. And I know he was feeling the pressure. He was feeling the comments coming from Bear fans all across. And so it was good to get a breakout game from DeAndre Swift. Roschon Johnson, 7 for 26 with a touchdown. And so, but once again, he has 7 receptions for 72 yards. And I made this in one of my group chats. I was like, he's a better receiver than runner. At the time, that was before he made the big run. Full threat running back. That's what he is. I just don't think he's great in between the tackles. Roschon Johnson seems like the better runner. If you're just checking in, make sure you share this live to your people so they can see it. They can comment on the game as well and comment on the live. So everyone that's watching, make sure y'all share this live. But looking, Cole Kmet 3 for 34, DJ Moore 3 for 22 with a touchdown, Keenan Allen 3 for 19, Rome Odunze 1 catch for 10 yards. Rome Odunze had a great game last week, and he only had 1 for 10 this week. And so I'm looking for this receiving core to have a better output. They have not had the breakout game that I'm looking for. You coming into this season, you would think that they would have better numbers, but we got to remember we do have a rookie quarterback. So hopefully going forward, he's learning the system, learning defenses, and he can take advantage of what he has because DJ Moore balled out last year. Keenan Allen's been balling out his whole career, and Rome Odunze was one of the best receivers coming out of the draft. So we was expecting more out of this trio of receivers. And Cole Kmet was coming on last year. And so we looking to have more production from the receivers. But we will take this win. 2-2, 500, and we will take that. If we look at the scores from the NFL going around, Vikings winning 31-22 in Lambeau with the ball. And so if they go 4-0, it's like nobody expected them to be leading the division. But that's what they're doing right now. So I think if you're looking at the standings and our division, it's early. It's still early, but we still in the mix. 2-2 with Minnesota leading the division right now. But how do y'all feel about this Bears win? I think this is a big Bears win because of the 2 previous losses. I expected them to lose to the Texans, but I think me and a whole lot of folks had them beating the Colts. And so if you look at it from that standpoint, I thought after 4 games, I thought the Bears could be 3-1 with the only loss being to the Texans. But after the last couple of losses, this game, I didn't feel comfortable. So I actually thought they would probably lose this game and still be 2-2. But this is a good win, man. This is a good win. I know the Rams are depleted on offense as far as their receivers go, but you take a look at that team, their coaching and the quarterback, and for them to do what they did, this is a good win. The Bears defense is legit. Man, they are legit. If we can just get the offense up to speed, we can do some damage. And so that's the plan. That's the plan going forward. Continuous progression from Caleb Williams with the defense continue to dominate. I do want to look at their schedule to see that they got the Panthers next week. That should be the win coming up for the Bears, and then 3-2. Then we play the Jaguars after that in London. That should be another win. So we're looking at 4-2. I mean, that's a good start to the season. Frustrating the last 2 weeks, but this is a Bears W, a Bears win, winning Sunday, and it's good. It's good that they did this. So listen, man, If y'all got some stuff that we want to talk about, let's go back to the comments. Raphael Allen coming in says, and the rookie needs time to throw the ball and better play calls. Listen, I agree. The play calling have been suspect. He needs time to throw the ball. But, hey, I was looking at some plays. He was missing some throws. I was in my group chat that throw to DJ Moore. Even though DJ Moore stopped running full speed, I still don't think Caleb Williams had the touch on that to make that throw. And he also missed a pass with DJ Swift in the flat where he just didn't see it and he took a sack. And so I still think it's some things that Caleb is missing, which in time maybe he he continues to grow and sees those. But he definitely needs time to throw the ball. Listen, this is my thing with the Bears. You know that the offensive line is suspect. So you have to tailor play calling. Like I said, I agree with you with the play calling. With the Bears O-line struggles, the play calling has to be better. You got to chip more. You gotta try some different play calls. This is where the offensive coordinator comes in. Ivo Williams checking in on YouTube. Go Chicago. Yes. But better play calling for sure. And a rookie needs time to throw the ball. But the plays that he does have to make, He cannot be overthrown. He's overthrew a few times where it could have been big gains, possibly touchdowns. Caleb Williams is missing throws, and he has to make those. We need those. Make the game easier on yourself. That wasn't one of the things we were concerned about when coming into the league with Caleb Williams is the overthrows. We was worried about him reading defenses and progressing as a quarterback. But as far as touch on the throw, that wasn't something I was going to be concerned about. And he's missing those. And so hopefully the growth continues. Raphael Allen said, this is huge. We need this for confidence and for camaraderie. We still need to build up protection. Yes. Hopefully he continues to progress. The only thing, being a Bears fan, we knew coming in a rookie quarterback, we knew that it was going to be a learning curve. And as Bears fans, I think that the patience was wearing thin because we're in win now mode. We want to win now. We know the defense is capable. We know this is a Super Bowl caliber defense. We just needed the offense to step up. And when you put the weapons that the Bears put around Caleb, and then you see what CJ Stroud did in Texans, the expectations were higher than a normal season or a normal rookie season quarterback. And so that's the issue. And then we see what Justin Fields is doing in Pittsburgh. And so he was 3-0. And so we were just looking at, man, if Justin Fields was here, what possibly could have been going on. But we understood it was a business decision. We understood that. But we are in win now mode as a Bear fan. And so this is a good win. This is a good win for the Bears. I'm happy to come on after a win instead of a loss for a change. And if we look over to what the Steelers lost today, this is the first loss. The Steelers had Justin Fields. And if we look at Justin Fields, he had another good game, 22 for 34, 312 yards with 1 touchdown. And so we looking at this, even though they lost, Justin Fields was progressing as a quarterback. And we thought with the connection he had with DJ Moore, the connection he had with Cole Kmet, you give him Keenan Allen, you give him a Rome Odunze, plus the assets you was going to get from trading the number 1 overall pick. I mean, the Bears could be 4-0. But we cannot go on the ifs. We got to go on what we have. Caleb Williams is who we have at quarterback right now. And we're coming off a W. We are seeing minimal progression from Caleb, but we are seeing progression. So hopefully by mid-season, we are striking on all cylinders on the offense, and these receivers will be able to shine like they could, because we know on paper they have the weapons to put up numbers. Hopefully Shane Waldron as a play caller gets better. All of those things. And we hopefully stay healthy on defense, where this defense is going to continue to dominate, because listen, Montez Sweat is a monster. That front four is decent. The Montez Sweat is a monster. The linebackers are solid. That secondary, to me, is one of the best in the business. Jalen Johnson is a top corner in this league. Stevenson is solid. Kyler Gordon, I love him in the slot. The safeties, good safeties. A hard-hitting, safeties. And so the defense is there. The number one question is, do we have enough on offense to get W's to make a run in this season and hopefully in the playoffs? So I'm here. Raphael Adams says, agree, he is missing throws. And so that's going to be part of the learning curve of Caleb Williams, missing throws, missing reads. We just hope that he does enough where it doesn't cost us wins and have losses on the record, because the defense is going to keep us in the game. So listen, man, I just wanted to check in with y'all real quick and talk some Bears win for a change. Bears win, Bears win, Bears win. I look forward to checking with y'all on the weekly show, which will be Wednesday as usual. And we will break down more of this Bears win and go around the NFL. So make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube page. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube page, go do that right now. If you're following on Facebook, head on over to the YouTube page and subscribe and get them numbers up. And we will be digging in this win even more on Wednesday. And we will go around the league and talk about what's going on in the league. So thank y'all for checking in once again, man. I look forward to seeing y'all Wednesday. And I'll see you Wednesday. We out.
We lock and load, Allen Powell. It's the Allen Powell Show.